Hi-ish.
Breakfast FCB.
Come on, guys, let's go. 5 minutes.
Guys, yes, she's
think you got it.
We're nearly done.
Got in my eye.
Sorry.
Can I get some vodka?
But it's too early for
You want
vodka.
vodka like right now?
Guys, come on.
Okay, whatever. I'm done with you. I'm doing my face now anyway.
Are we good to go though?
Here we go. Let's go.
Alright,
Showtime, people.
Welcome to Breakfast at FCB.
That's the jersey. Where's
Wait.
your outfit?
Okay, yeah.
Look at your pants.
Yeah, it's fine. Get out. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, get out.
It's kinda dirty and it's serving up breakfast fun. It's kinda early for these horrible breakfast buns. It could only be breakfast at FCB.
Welcome, one and all, to the second episode of Breakfast at FCB. Now, I'll be your host, Tippy Dang. Now, ladies, what happens when I say Tippy Dang? Thank you, Kelarata. Now, this episode is all about music. Music and advertising go hand in hand. Now, here at FCB, we are all about helping the people in advertising. Now, you know, as a creative, you're sitting there, you're coming up with an ad, and you say, oh, you know what would go well with this? Some good black music. So the Breakfast Club have went out, and they found something that should help you whenever you're in this situation. Please, feast your eyes or your ears.
It's here! Now that's what I call blackvertising. Volume 53.
Get your doctor times by 3.
42 of the best-selling, product-pushing classics with hits like I Want to Eat Your Jelly.
I want to eat your jelly, your jelly, your jelly, your jelly.
And who could forget? And
Thank you, Mom, for doing the best that you can do for me.
now that's what I call the greatest hits. All your favorites in one hot compilation.
My mom is so cool. My mom is so cool. She knows pack that yum, tasty breakfast food.
Available at your nearest ad agency. Now that's what I call blackvertising. Volume 53. No, wait. Volume 92. Wait, fuck it. Volume This Shit Happens All the Time. Get it now.
Now, the guest we have for this episode is a person that was once in the trenches right here in advertising with us and has since moved on. Now, he has gone on to pick up a few awards along the way. He featured on the popular reality show Rap Dads and has been the Sprite Ambassador. Now, he has shown us that everything happens for a reason. And if you find yourself without rhyme or reason, look to him as reason to believe, beyond reasonable doubt, that you too can make it out of minimum wage. Help me in introducing Reason.
I'm feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. Feeling brand new. I'm feeling brand new. Feeling brand new.
Reason the mass. Now, brother, you don't sleep. You got no remorse, you don't like candy floss, you don't sleep. And you know, I've been wondering to myself, well, Norman, why doesn't Reason sleep? And I don't know. I really don't know why Reason doesn't sleep. Why he has mental vitality and physical energy. I don't know. Reason, I've always wanted to ask you this now.
Yes.
Looking back at all your ex-girlfriends, do you think things happen for a reason?
All of them?
All of them?
Yeah.
All of them.
Some of it happened for no reason. Yeah.
All right.
Some of it happened for no reason, yeah.
Who is Reason and how did an art director become a storyteller?
I guess I've always been a storyteller somewhat. You know, how maybe you become an art director somehow. You've got to be able to tell stories. You've got to be able to have a picture and pretty much present it to people exactly how you imagine it.
Yeah.
And also convince them that it'll work, even if they tell you that it won't work. I guess something like that.
True,
yeah, you need to be a good storyteller to really convince.
Yeah.
So I think it's always been there. But the thing is, I guess as you grow up as a kid, you have a lot of interests. You know, some interests are, you know, you have like various interests in like social stuff and books and you know streets and girls. So and you explore all those talents. Yeah. So I mean, rapping and writing and being a musician it was pretty much like fun. You know, and it's like a kid who grew up playing soccer, playing around with his friends. You know, it really was that. It was, you know, all the girls liked it, so we did it. Yeah. And we got better at it, and we got better at it. And you know, when we started seeing people actually creating professions out of it, we started considering it. But aside from that, I mean, what even pulled me into advertising was actually, you know, I was into drawing a lot. Yeah. And so I was actually one of the Imagination Lab students.
Oh, for real? With Vega?
So with Vega.
Dope.
So I got an internship through that. Yeah. And that's how I got into advertising. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I can draw for each people.
Jupiter, right?
Yes, I was with Jupiter.
Yeah. Were you there for a while?
About 5 years, 5 and a bit. Yeah.
That's a bit. That's a bit.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people, you know, like a lot of creators.
Mama made it.
and it's leading to that. It's leading more to that. Like a lot of creatives find it very hard. They've got their own passions on the side, right? And I mean, that's how you do, as you said, that's how you end up in advertising. You're using these talents that you got on the side and you're using it commercially. Now, a lot of creators find it hard to actually leave this 9 to 5 and move into what they want to do. I mean, you've got bills. As a black person, you've got black tax, Malome, what. Now, how do you think you did it? How did you muster up the courage to move on?
I personally, I wouldn't advise anybody to do what I did because it was like, I had just gotten a kid, you know. It was quite a very irresponsible, but very ambitious and like go for your dreams moment, like after watching like a Steve Jobs ad or some shit like that. But it really but it was more of it was really out of frustration more than it was. I mean, the passion had always been there, and that's why you carry on doing it while you're at the 9 to 5. You know, the excitement or the love for it is there, which is why you carry on doing it while you're at the 9 to 5. You know, a lot of but in my situation, I found that, you know, my 9 to 5 kind of fed a lot of information to the music. You know, like how you look at campaigns, how you look at, you know, a drop, how you look at, you know, a release. You know, you have to have something on the net. You have to have something, you know, that's, you know, out there. You have to have something in all mediums, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But
doesn't the 9 to 5?
It was hard, yeah, man.
Doesn't the 9 to 5 smother that passion?
So it was quite difficult, man. I had just had a kid as well, but there was a plan. You know what I'm saying? There was really some sort of a plan, and a lot of the plan really had to do with the money. You know what I mean? You know, I had a package. It was like, here's your 5 years, buddy. Here you go. And so that was the startup.
But you said something about advertising feeding into your passion, right? Now here in advertising, we still have like creative directors that will tell you, no, this ad is a shit ad, or this ad works.
Okay.
Now, who do you look to when you've got this hot track? Who do you review with? Who says, nah, dog, don't do this, or this is heat?
That was Dumi and Instro. So with every recording, they're called A&Rs really in the artist in the music world. That's the A&R. That's the guy who looks at your music from a holistic point of view. I mean, because you're the artist, because you're the creative, you're in the creative. You're not really able to look at everything from a objective point of view. Your honor. So the objective guy comes in and he tells you, no reason, this is a terrible verse. This is not really that great. Nobody's really going to remember this. Can you please go back and do it again? And we debate and we play around and we brainstorm. So there is also, you know, but some artists, it depends also. Like some creatives aren't really good with creative directors, and so they'll do their own thing forever. And sometimes they suffer and sometimes they succeed. But some other people actually work well within that team.
That's dope.
I do.
Now you mentioned Dumi right now. You mentioned Dumi, and I mean, the rumors flying around that...
No, he's not my real brother.
Whoa. Wait. Kumbuleka.
Yeah, people were here, right?
I think you missed one, Kumbuleka. No. The rumors flying around that you have or about to leave Motif to join Show Love. And we need to know, we need you to verify these points. Is this true? Are these substantiated? Because I mean, in advertising, so Show Love and Motif would be like leaving FCB to go to that other place. We all know that other place. Yeah. Yes.
I think it's a rumor. I think we shouldn't just kill it. I think we should allow rumors. I think it's a rumor, man. It's either that or, they're going to start a rumor about something else that I don't want them to start a rumor. Let's go with that rumor. I like that rumor.
Hold that.
Yeah, rumor has it.
Yeah.
Let's change Show Love to maybe like Cash Time.
Yeah.
So Reason is leaving Motif for Cash Time.
Yeah.
And he's dating Mumuzi.
Yeah. Let's add one more spanner in the works.
He also had an affair with. I'm kidding.
Now, music and artists, right? How we commission them, and from the advertising side of things, a lot of people feel that musicians are honestly overcharging us for their services. From the artist's point of view, artists are honestly thinking that they're being underpaid. You being on both ends and you've sat at both tables, where do you stand now? Who is?
Yo, it's so crazy, especially for me, from my side. Like, I think my biggest concern with. I mean, we've seen the budgets come with the job bags. We've seen them land. You know what I'm saying? There's a nice allocated situation for that. I'm pretty sure even with a lot of musicians in the country, if we started with, hey, this is what we have, how do you feel? I think my biggest concern though has always been like watching an ad and hearing Pharrell's happy, and thinking to myself, but if you switch off that ad and you put on Mafigizola's happiness, it would be the same. And a lot of that doesn't happen in advertising. Like a lot of that money, a lot of those fees that you're talking about, we're remaking American songs when we can just take a South African song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can just give OK Malum Cool Cat a young 250, and then keep it moving, because the people that you're trying to talk to are already listening to OK Malum Cool Cat. Yes, they listen to the international guy because, well, radio plays the international guy. We have no choice. But what kids are actively going out there is interacting and getting in touch with South African brands. They want ponytails too. True. They want Umswanko too. True. They want grills too. True. And that's what they want to do, but we just keep sending this money to the States because I don't know, because and I keep saying, this is my argument a lot of times when I'm in a boardroom. I'm like, I feel like in a boardroom you'll never win against Pharrell. So we could be selling like polish, like shoe polish. If there's budget that affords Pharrell, and they're like, yeah, so who are we gonna use for this campaign? I'll be like, okay, AKA. No, not AKA.
Well,
and maybe let's go for like Smooth. True. Yeah, his life is not so polished right now. So maybe let's go for like DJ Speed. Fuck DJ Speed, I'm on fire polish. No. Maybe Pharrell. Let's go Pharrell. If there's a Pharrell budget, you'll never win against Pharrell. You know what I'm saying? In any conversation, flowers, water, fucking BioPlus, get Pharrell. I'm telling you, we selling out the shelves.
BioPlus,
but
who we're with.
Pharrell Plus. You know what I'm saying? So in an argument, but I think if we zoom in and we actually start looking at, how much more effective is Drake in South Africa than AKA? You know what I mean? How much bigger is he in South Africa? In the world, yeah, surely. Six guard. But like here,
Now, if you are a regular viewer of Breakfast FCB, yes, because we have 2 episodes, reason, don't say anything now. You will know that towards the end of the show, we have a little segment called It's a Rap, right? Now, what we do is we find a young man, a rapper, an influential person in the industry, and we try and decipher one of their lines. We want to know what they meant. What were you trying to convey to the public? Now, this episode, we've got a line from Ricky Rick. And the line says, Usabani usema sabab sing. Loosely translated, it means what are you afraid of if you're in the suburbs? Now, the Breakfast Club went out to find out exactly what the people in the suburbs are afraid of.
We're in the northern suburbs of Johannesburg trying to find out what people are afraid of in the suburbs. Basabani emasababsini. This is for you, Ricky Rick. Excuse me.
Yes.
Usabani emasababsini.
Not much.
So you're all right then?
Yes, it's fun. Look, I'm in the park. Taking a stroll.
That's very strange.
All good. Baby's happy.
Nothing from the baby either. I think we're done here. We've been out here for 5 hours in the streets trying to find out Basabani emasababsini. And we still haven't found out much. Ricky Rick, I'm afraid we're gonna... Oh, wait. Here comes someone now. Ladies, please join me. Just 2 seconds. I'll just walk along with you guys. I just want to know, Nisabani emasababsini.
What are we afraid of in the suburbs?
Yes.
People running after us and trying to interview us.
I'm not very scary.
A park like this, I think, is fine. We have to be vigilant. We have to look around and make sure there's no one to. But we've left all our stuff in the car, and
Yeah.
not much.
Not much to be afraid of, Ricky Rick. Not much to be afraid of in these suburbs. About to ask some local suburb residents what they're afraid of in these suburbs. Hey! There's someone in my suburb city! It's been a really long day in the suburbs, but we're still out here trying to find out Basabane Masababsini. What are people afraid of in these here? Wait, sir! Wait! Sorry! Excuse me! Can I just ask you a question? Sir! Excuse me! Excuse me! Excuse me! Can I just ask you a question? I just want to know Usabane Masababsini.
Excuse me, come again?
What are you afraid of in these suburbs?
A lot of things, bro. Like crime and everything. Like, I'm scared of your president, bro. I mean, fuck, beggars and people on the side of the road. It's just this country is just going to the dumps. You know what I mean? I think that's what I'm scared of. You know? Yeah. So.
Okay.
Are you gonna do something about it? Are you people doing something about it?
I don't know about that. I don't know. He's afraid of the beggars, the president, the dirty people in the suburbs, that the country is going down. So far.
Beggars, bro, they're very dirty. I mean, they squirt shit on your windscreen when you're trying to drive, bro. I mean, fuck, I just come out of a washing thing, man. I mean, you know?
This man has been the most afraid person we have found in the suburbs thus far.
No, we're not safe. I mean, fuck. I mean, I need a couple of security guards just to jog in this park, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, Ricky Rick, you've heard it here first. That's what they're afraid of in these suburbs.
Mr. President!
I actually interned with that guy. I can't believe I interned. Yeah, that was my senior. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
My introduction.
Now, reason, you've been an amazing guest. Thank you for coming through, man. You've held the show down for real. For real. When can the people expect new song, anything, something new?
Well, we did a new song with my DJ called Brand New.
Yeah.
We're going to be dropping the video for that next week.
Dope.
We have a new single with AK and Kudi that's dropping next week.
Dope.
Some shows, some TV things.
Hey.
And you might catch me on Breakfast at FCB, which is on the inside.
With no applause sign!